Good morning, dear students. So, till now, we have covered various topics on the of first chapter, that is Introduction to ITES industry. The first topics which we have considered include the definition of a computer, followed by the definition of data and information, then definition of information technology. What are the different applications of information technology in the field of business, followed by the different career options under uh, uh, followed by the definition of ITES, which is also called Information Technology Enabled Service, Web Enabled Services, or Remote Services. Now, apart from that, we also have discussed few things, few career options that were available under the categories of ITES. Now, let us come to our next discussion, that is next topic of discussion, BPO services. What are BPO services? In today's discussion, we will concentrate first on the BPO services. Let me revise few of the points which we are going to discuss. First one is the definition of BPO services. Second, which we are going to discuss, is the different merits of BPO service industry in India, why they are beneficial in India, and the different types of BPO services which are available as of now in India. So let us come to the first point of discussion, that is BPO service. What is BPO service? A BPO service is simply nothing but whenever any business operation is performed by means of an outside service provider, it comes under the category of business process outsourcing. That means what? Suppose we have a business process and we are performing that business operation by means of a third party or an outside service provider apart from my organization, then those services comes under the category of business process outsourcing. It also comes under IT services. It also comes under information technology services, because IT plays a vital role in optimizing the performance of a business. Now, BPO also comes under IT services because IT plays a vital role in optimizing the business performance. So, this is BPO. Suppose I have an organization, I am performing different tasks by means of that particular organization, and few of the tasks I have lent to some third party, say another organization which is somewhat lesser than size than my organization. Then such kind of operations which can be lent to some third party or an outside service provider comes under the category of BPO service. They also are a part of IT services only, because information technology plays a vital role in optimizing the business performance. Now, this is the definition of BPO. BPO, in short, you may remember it as business process outsourcing. That means what? Whenever we lend our business process, or whenever we outsource, lend means gives away, or outsource means giving away to someone else. Outsource our business process to a third party uh, due to some particular reasons, then that service comes under the that set of business operation comes under the BPO services. Okay, so there are basically two main merits due to which BPO service industry is flourishing in India. The first one is, in India, the BPO service industry is highly organized. BPO service industry in India is highly organized, and hence different kinds of jobs are outsourced in India. First point which we are going to discuss here is BPO service industry in India is highly organized, and hence different kinds of jobs are being outsourced in India. That means what? In our country India, this service industry is highly organized, means the organization uses different kind of software and hardware platform in order to simplify the task of the business operation that has been lent by a third, that has been lent to us, and here we are acting as the third party that is being lent to us by some of our clients. Okay, so it is highly organized, and hence it different kind of jobs are being outsourced in India. Now, apart from this first point, let us come to the second point. India has the expertise in reducing cost with firm control on the quality of service. India is also a platform. It is also a platform or a place where the same services can be delivered with less cost, and India has the expertise in it. Means lot many peoples out there. See, India is a country of vast population, isn't it? We, in terms of population, we come second in the whole world. So it becomes highly essential and that all the peoples who are living in India needs to be employed. So employment is also one of the factor due to which it has an expertise in reducing cost with firm control on the quality of services. Now, these are the two most important merits of BPO service industry in India. Then let us come to the third point. What are the different kind of BPO services which are being provided to Indian companies by means of by third parties? The first kind of BPO service is financial and accounting services. So what are financial and accounting services? It include all those services which basically deals with all the financial transaction related to an institution or any. Now suppose an organization is there which has to work on creation of different kind of application softwares, and apart from this it also has work in different fields, say in the field of financial and accounting services. Then it will simply lend one of its operation to some other third companies which are based in India. Say financial accounting services are being lent to an Indian service provider. Now what will happen in financial accounting services? All the services which basically deals with the financial transaction related to an institution. Suppose in that particular organization, whatever the financial transaction that is being carried out throughout a month or in a year has to be dealt with, then in such situation this financial and accounting services plays a vital role. Fine. So this is about the first type of BPO service which is available, which is there. Now the second one is taxation and insurance services. Taxation and insurance services. So what are these? This include all the services that utilizes IT for tax related matters, and also all the online platform by means of which we can generally compare and purchase various kind of LIC policies as well as pay our premiums. Correct. So in taxation services, information technology can be utilized for solving all tax related matters or for solving all tax IT return filing and all tax related matters via online platform. And second one is insurance services. Insurance services are those services by means of which we can avail all the facilities of purchasing from all the facilities of insurance process, right from purchasing the insurance uh, to the delivery of premiums. Okay, so few examples of taxation services include teen NSDL services, and an insurance service example of insurance service is policybazaar.com. Now the third type of BPO service which is available is e-publishing and web platform. So what is e-publishing and web platform? E-publishing, whenever any content is being published electronically, that comes under e-publishing. And web promotion, by means of internet, whenever we promote certain new items which is newly being launched into the market, say by means of YouTube or by means of Facebook or any other social networking platform. If we are promoting our product, then that category of BPO service comes under web promotion. Apart from this, first one is financial accounting services, taxation and insurance services. Third one is e-publishing and web platform. So the fourth type of BPO service which comes under this category is legal services and content writing. Now, what are legal services and what is content writing? We will discuss each and both of them in detail. So legal service include all those online services which may be free and which help or assist us in the field of law and justice. These are those online services. All the online services which assist us in the field of law and justice and which are for free can be considered as legal services. So all those online services which are free and help or assist us in the field of law and justice legally comes under the category of legal services. One examples of this kind of service is Lawreto. Lawreto is an interactive online platform. It is an interactive online platform which enables an individual to find experienced lawyers in any court or city in India. Loreto is one of the most important online interactive platform that enables an individual to find experienced lawyers in any court or city in India. Now, so this is about legal service by means of online platform. By means of online platform, we whenever we take help or assistance in the field of law and justice, by means of online platform, whenever we take assistance in the field of law and justice, it comes under the category of legal services. For example, Loreto is an application, online interactive application that enables an individual to find experienced lawyers in any country or city in India. Now the second part of this is content writing. What is content writing? Whenever by means of computer and internet we provide relevant contents for any particular website. Whenever by means of computer and internet facilities, if we can provide relevant contents for website in order for any specific target audience. Suppose I would like to insert few contents for our online shopping website. Say I would like to paste some of the pictures of the newly launched newly launched accessories in the market, computer accessories in the market. Then the whole process by means of which we give detailed information about that particular accessories in the website is comes under the category of content writing. So content writing is simply nothing but an online platform by means of which we can provide relevant content for website in order for any specific target audience and attracts business. Now by means of content writing, it is an interactive platform to make our content more attractive so that it may attract much target audience and also attract businesses. Fine. So this is about legal services and content writing. Now the fifth type of BPO service includes multimedia and design service. So what is multimedia and design service? A multimedia service are generally those services by means of which we access different kinds of TV programs, different kinds. Sorry, multimedia services are streamlining media services which are offered directly to viewers via the internet. Whenever we are offering media services directly to the viewers via the means of online platform, they comes under the category of multimedia service. For example, Hotstar. See, in the Hotstar also we need to pay a certain amount. If we have activated as a VIP member, then 365 per year in order to view all its specific contents which are restricted for VIP users. Now while if we have selected as a premium user, in such situation we need to pay 1499 rupees for a single year to access all the content. So these are simply nothing but streaming media services. Means by means of online platform only we can stream all our medias, okay, directly to the viewers via the internet. These are those media services offered directly to viewers via the internet. For example, Hotstar, Voot, C5, Sony Live, etc. Now, second option, second category in this in multimedia and design service is design service. So, what is design service? Different interactive multimedia platforms are available over the internet, which can be used for making our content more attractive for the target or audience. So, suppose we are about to launch a video in the market via online streaming. We are about to launch a product into the market via online streaming. We launching a product here means video into the market. Now before launching this into the market, we need to interact this media. We need to make our multimedia an attractive one. This can be made attractive for the target audience by use of different multimedia design tools such as KineMaster, GIMP, etc. Fine. So these are simply nothing. Design services includes different interactive multimedia platforms that are available over the internet. Different interactive multimedia platforms that are available over the internet and which can be used for making our content more attractive for the target audience. For example, different kind of multimedia design tools such as KineMaster, GIMP, etc. Now, apart from these five top points, and apart from these five types of BPO services, there are three more important types of BPO services we will discuss one by one. The sixth one is document management services. It is also an important BPO services. How it helps? Let us see. It is a system which is used to receive, track, manage, and store documents and reduce paper. By means of document management services, it becomes possible for us to receive, track, manage, and store documents and reduce paper. For example, Google Drive, Google Docs, Microsoft OneDrive. You might have seen different online platforms where we can save our documents, where we can save our files, folders, everything. Then system, this system of online uh, online document management service not only reduces paper, but it also helps us in receiving, tracking, managing, and storing documents in the cloud itself, in the online cloud itself. Fine. Then the seventh one is software testing service. What is a software testing service? These are those services which deals with various quality checks, providing end-to-end solution that assures quality, reduces cost, and drive continuous improvements for a particular software product before delivering it to the end users or launching in the market. Suppose a newly a software has been designed, created newly. A software has been designed by a set of software developers newly. Now that has to be launched into the market. So before launching all that particular software into the market, it has to be dealt with different quality checks, and which in turn will provide end-to-end solutions that assure quality, reduces cost, and drives continuous improvement for particular software product. So these all process which can be used, which can be utilized for improving the performance of a particular software product before delivering it, before launching it into the market, comes under the category of software testing services. Now software testing services can be availed by means of few of the softwares. For example, Qualitest, Selenium, etc. These are the tools by means of which before launching a product into the market, before launching a software product into the market, they are being tested for any errors or defects or demerits. Okay, so that if it is available, then it can be corrected much before it is being delivered to the end users. Now the last type of BPO service is healthcare services. So what is healthcare service? Health services serve patients, families, communities, and populations. Okay, so these are those services. Healthcare services are those services which serve patients, families, communities, and populations. Healthcare services are those services which serve patients, families, communities, and population. They cover emergency, preventive, rehabilitative, long term, hospital, diagnostic, primary, palliative, and home care. These services are centered around making healthcare accessible, high quality, and patient centered. See, by means of different IT tools, information technology enabled IT tools and ITES, whenever healthcare is made accessible to each and everyone and of high quality and patient centric. Okay, whenever healthcare is made accessible to all the peoples, right from lower class to the upper class, providing with high accuracy, high quality, and patient centric services, then those category of BPO services comes under healthcare service. Okay, so they simply, healthcare services simply deals with serving patient, families, communities, and population. These also include emergency, preventative, rehabilitative, long term, hospital, diagnostic, primary, palliative, and home care. Okay, so whenever all the healthcare services are being made accessible to the end users with high quality, and patient centric features, then they all comes under the category of healthcare services, and this is made nowadays possible by means of BPO operations, BPO service operations. So what we have learned till now. So these are the few points which we have learned till now. What are the different category of BPOs? What is the definition of BPO services? What are the merits of BPO service industry in India? What are the different types of BPO services in India? So these are the various topics which we have discussed today. Simply, it is a request from my side to go through whatever we have discussed till now, as I have already shared the PDF of the same, PDF notes of the same as well. So simply make sure you utilize your time and insert each and every contents into your notebook. And if any doubt persists still after going through all these videos and the PDF files, if the doubt still persists, you may contact me anytime at my personal contact number which has been shared in the group. Thank you.